This is CBS 5 Eyewitness News.
Good evening, I'm Twee Vu.
I'm Alan Martin. Dana Cantor off tonight. As Israel considers a temporary ceasefire in Gaza tonight, a massive crowd of protesters triggered gridlock with an impromptu march in San Francisco. Thousands of pro-Palestinian activists and supporters of Israel hit the streets. Rallies began at the Israeli Consulate on Montgomery in California. Now, crowds moved down Montgomery onto Market, then to Van Ness, where people started to splinter off. A much smaller group then ended up near City Hall. Linda Yee shows us how it all unfolded.
It started as a face-off between Palestinian supporters against Israelis in front of the Israeli consulate. But as the rally grew larger, the protesters became bolder. Barricades couldn't hold them back. As the protesters took to the streets and marched, the crowd swelled into the thousands. Eventually, they took over Market Street, and rush hour traffic came to a standstill downtown. They're angry about the Israeli bombings in Gaza, which followed Hamas rocket attacks into Israel.
We are here today to let the world know that collective punishment is a policy that cannot be accepted under any state, regardless of that state's identity.
But protesters here tonight were from both sides.
I'm a Jewish person. I was brought up a Jew. I solicited funds to establish Israel. It's a war crime, and it must be stopped, and Bush can stop it, and Obama can stop it now.
The Israeli strikes have left more than 300 dead.
I'm worried about my people. I mean, I think as a Palestinian, when you are a Palestinian, whether you were born here, or whether you were born in the West Bank, or whether you were born in Gaza, or whether you were even born under the under Israel itself, you are a Palestinian first, because it is a subject that is always going to be close to your heart and is a subject that is unresolved. We have been in exile for 60 years.
Protesters marched through downtown streets with no specific direction. At one point, they began running through traffic on Van Ness. This was the third straight night of demonstrations since the Israeli bombings began on Saturday. It was noisy, at times chaotic, but peaceful. In San Francisco, Linda Yee, CBS 5.